Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Do an audio check, audio check. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Brad. How are you? Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Lon. Good morning, Max. Suarez, good morning. Jose, good morning. All right, guys, let's get this party started. We got 13 minutes to the cash market open. We're going to take a quick look at, here you go. Economic news. We had ADP non-farm employment markets sold off and continue to kind of bleed down here. We have ISM services PMI coming up at the top of the hour, then crude oil at 9:30 or 10:30 Eastern. So those are the two pieces of news that are coming up. Also, on Monday we have Columbus Day, which is the bond market closed, or half a day, excuse me. So that will affect price action as well. So at the top of the hour, we definitely need to be paying attention to being flat and just kind of watch the market in and around that time. But let's take a quick look at the indices and the commodities and chart a course for our day. So crude oil is perking up, knocking on 90 here again. The market started a new harmony wave in and around 82. We're at 87, which is target number 3. We hit that level multiple times, and we're pulling back a tad bit right now. Target number 4 is 93.5. So if this candle that we are currently in closes at 87.36, there's a good chance that we can start migrating toward target number 4. Globex is 86.87. So we definitely need to hold on to that level as the day progresses in crude oil. The market really did a good job with this captain setup long right here. Okay, Russell 2000. The market put a captain setup long right here at this price. Came, retested it, held on to Globex, ran up. That's yesterday. Ran up into target number 2, close to target number 3. Overnight, uh, actually, that's on October the 3rd. Then October the 4th, the market extended itself to target number 4. Now we're getting the pullback off target number 4 into these levels. So it's critical for the market to actually close above a couple of levels, 1764.7, and ultimately go back above Globex. And that's going to be a lot of work for the market to actually do today. But we're going to be monitoring this. Today, most likely, we're going to get one of those two-sided markets where, the shorts will have a leg of the market, and the longs will have another leg of the market. And so far, the shorts are taking control in this morning. So if we get 1764.7, that will be a captain setup similar to this one right here that instigated that huge move. And that will be a continuation trade that could take us to target number 5, which is 1810. Gold. Wow. I mean, that's just pretty price action. So we're seeing crude oil and we're seeing gold reacting positively to some of these captain setups. And we're seeing captain setup switch trade on gold, and that instigated that huge reversal. And then we had ourselves another captain setup long right here. And then target number 3 is hit. We migrated toward target number 4. It's 1768.9. 1717 is a critical level. We visited that level multiple times in the past weeks, and the market is struggling in and around that level. But if we continue to hold a higher base, then we're really looking for yeah. Then we're looking for higher prices going up to 1734.4. Okay, I see what's going on. ES. ES Globex is 3801, and we're getting a bit of a pullback off of that level. We're hitting target number 3. We're coming to the middle of the range, which is 3750 and a quarter. We need to see buyers step in order for us to be engaged on the long side, and at 3776.50 close is an important level for us to play around with. Hmm. So that's what we're talking about right here. Ultimately, the longs need to be going up to 3801 and break that Globex level. And again, I think between NQ and Russell, and we're going to see uh, ES and NQ, a lot of them are struggling with, they're going to be struggling with this level right here. So the market is short right now till proven otherwise, and the proof will come in as a first test at 37.75. We have to be paying attention to that. Okay, Tesla, we need to be looking at Tesla at the open. We're looking at the daily in NQ, and the market is pulling back after that massive run up in the past couple of days. So it's going to be one of those two-sided markets coming up. Gold hitting the top end of the cloud and pulling back. We talked about the intraday stuff. So all of them are going to be looking just about the same here. Where would we feel like the market is truly gonna have a bad day is if we start breaking below 37.45 on ES, and ultimately the 3700. That'll be a complete reversal. I think before we get to that level, we're going to get multiple you know, tests and retests and things of that nature. Okay, Apple, Spider, all that stuff. Spider door at the end of the day. Well, obviously we have to wait for that market to open. Okay, so NQ, we're hitting the middle of the range on NQ on the 200 NT Rinko. We put a captain set up long at 556, moved one candle, and the whole structure collapsed below 500. That's very negative behavior overall. So what are we going to do this morning? What's the plan? Plan is a simple plan, actually. We have news coming up at the top of the hour. So we do have to kind of be conscious of any trades that we take during that half an hour. If the market runs up and close at 556.75, that is 556.75, then I will look at pullbacks as a buying opportunity. If we continue to drip, 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 and retest target number one, I'm going to leave that price alone during that first half an hour. And then, after that, after the news is released, then start looking at price action and start looking for entry points. I need to get a feel for what this market is doing today and who is winning the narrative. So far, just looking at the obvious. The obvious is the longs are taking. I mean, the shorts are taking control, right? But that first half an hour, as the market expands, you'll find out very very quickly if that is a persistent behavior or is a behavior that's prone for reversal. All right, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the cash market open, and just remember, every day in every way, I am getting better and better and better at trading. And every day in every way, you are getting better and better and better at trading. So stay focused, stay disciplined, and let's make our money. Let's make good decisions. Let's make our money. Let's play the game. We know how to win, and we will win. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to post an order just to make sure that my orders are coming out. And my orders are coming out and canceling just fine. All right, guys, let's get this thing done here. Coming up less than 1 minute. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Suarez. I guess you moved on to, let's see here. Yeah, I took that video from my private room because I'm getting a bit of, my CPU is at 100% here. Gotta figure that out. All right. Here we go, 8:30, and a potential captain set up at 91. So the expectation here is to see a run up to 500, and that should be happening very quickly here. So double captain set up on the 30 and the 25, and they're about to push it even higher here. If we can close above the 500, we should see a push to 510 at the open. Here it comes. Here comes 5510. So double captain set up long at the open here, setting the stage for a bit of a fade, and we are right at the middle of the range on the 200 into Rinko, which is an area where the market tends to at least pause, and you're getting that pause this morning. So that's what I'm talking about here. This captain setup, this captain setup. See that double behavior? That's what instigated that run from that 95 onward to 515 right now. It's a good early signal, but I'm not. I have a plan, and the plan is just to wait till after the news, really. So I can pass on that trade and just that means I'm reading the market correctly here. Now the 200 and the 100 they're out of sync because the 100 in T-Rico flipped positive and the 200 still negative. So the market is in this consolidation phase right now. But there is a bit of a bid coming in once the market triggered those two signals down there at 91. Hmm. Yeah, we should see a bit of back and fill going on here. Hit target number 2 of the sequence. Hey Meher, how are you? Good morning. So ES, let's take a look here. Very close here actually to closing this candle, which is going to be 37.75.75. So they just closed it, and that's a positive behavior here. Actually, it's outperforming NQ so far. Yeah, good morning, Gary. How are you? Nobody's hearing me. I mean, audio should be okay, right? Okay, okay. All right. So audio's good here. Audio good is here. Okay, okay, on YouTube. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, Captain Switch. Yeah, I saw that one safe. Did you jump on it? There was a lot of good signals, Meher, as far as teaching you. Stick around and we will show you some tricks to the trade for sure. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could, since we're in the business of trading right now, I'm going to be hyper focused on that. But here you go, Meher. Just you could sign up for a free trial here and we can start a conversation. Okay. Right now, what we're seeing here in the market is the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. And um, that 29 level was a good test of this behavior. They're about to flush this market. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look, safe. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I need to take another look at that and keep growing that Discord. ES is pulling back a little bit here. Ooh, yeah, that's nasty. That's a nasty behavior right there. We're going to be patient. We're going to wait. We're going to read the market so we could understand the participants and their behavior. We're looking for understanding the range. We're looking to understand the tests of the swing trade and how the market is behaving toward it. How many rotations are we getting this morning? How fast is the market? Uh, what signals working? What type of traps the market is setting for whom and who's getting trapped in it? See all these questions that I'm asking? That's how I define the personality of the day. So you spend a little bit of time, that especially that first half an hour, to see who's defining the narrative here. So far, the shorts are in charge. You got that captain set up long that failed, so that became a short signal, and the market in the morning rallied into it and failed. We got very close to reversing NQ at 555, and that didn't happen, and the whole structure collapsed again. So some sellers stepping in. Look at that mess. Don't engage. Don't engage. Target number 2 hit on the 20 NT wrinkle here. Target number 3 in this sequence is 448.75. Good morning, Adam. How are you, sir? Good morning. Good morning. Brad, good morning. Lucas, how are you? Good morning. $36.80. Yeah, I mean, you 3680 is a big number, buddy. Good morning, Oscar. How are you? Good morning. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Lucas. We're getting the day going here. No trades so far. We're just reading the market and getting ready to execute. We got at the top of the hour some news, econ news, uh, ISM services PMI, and that's going to be an important piece of information. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. And okay, so Bitcoin, it's playing the dance around 20,000. Really, a whole lot of noise going on in that instrument. If we break 19,532, we should be retesting the lows of 19,000. It's really not a lot of things going on here. And Ethereum, similar behavior, really, just consolidation between those 1370 to the 270. It's just playing that game over and over. All right, all right. It's going to be an interesting behavior if we start breaking above 85 again. So far, the market is exhibiting short behavior. Yeah, Oscar, I don't keep positions overnight, short or long. That's interesting. 86 feet and a quarter. So if we break 85 and a quarter, what time is it? 46. I may take a scalp long. 85 and a quarter, then 86. Ah. You see how quickly that ran up? I'm not gonna chase it. 486. I needed to actually post my order ahead of time. You see that consolidation? That's it just moved too fast for me. That's fine. Let it be. Next target is 507, and they're gonna actually go to 520 with this type of behavior. And if we close anywhere above, yeah, look at that. Wow, man, that would have been a nice entry. There was a captain set up on the 50 in Tirinko at 87. There's a captain set up long on 85 and a quarter, and that's the price that I pegged. Then you had a captain set up failure on the 30 in Tirinko. So really, all of these things just kind of got together on this trade. We had to execute. That's fine. It's early, 8:48. Let's see if they hold now. I mean, they are drawing a line in the sand at 465 and a quarter with this captain setup and the 50 in Tirinko captain setup. And this is what I'm looking at right now. You see this captain setup long right here? That's what I was talking about, 86 and a half. And there was a captain setup on the 30 in Tirinko right here at 25 in Tirinko at 85. Then you got a captain setup short that failed. So that became a buy signal. So you got like three signals all at that level. So what does that mean? That means that the market was getting ready for a bit of buying interest. Anybody jumps in on that one? Omer, this is your kind of player right there. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Adam. Yeah, it was a bit fast. I needed to put my order ahead of time, but whatever. They'll most likely give us another opportunity. So now what we're seeing is we're seeing the 50, the 200 in Tirinko and the 100 are out of sync. So the market is out of harmony. So what does that mean? That mean we are going to be watching. The market is going to be in consolidation. You're going to see run-ups and you're going to see pullbacks and you're going to see a two-sided market. And that's ultimately what we've been experiencing since the open. We hit the middle of the range, and that's an area where the market typically will pause. And now you're getting the buildup, and that buildup, uh, is a buildup of stops. Now, what would be interesting is if we run up to 511 and a quarter. 511 and a quarter. Wow, they are going to get there, aren't they? I may have to get in there. Oh, they're going to get me. They are going to get me on this one. Serious? Okay, I got another order here. Let's see if I can get another run up. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna stop me. Damn it. Thank you. Really? Okay, so that one more, and let's see if I can get in there. Okay. Okay, they got me on that one. All right. Let's take a pause here, and they're putting a captain setup and another captain setup. Yeah, they're gonna flush this thing. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I know. News is coming up. Oh, you bastards. Okay. All right. They're gonna play a game here. 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes to the cash market open. $200 and the 100 NT Rinko are out of sync. Hmm. You got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to the top of the hour. Can I get 504? Then you get the 99. Huh. So they're still consolidating in and around these levels. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. So any break above 515 should be a positive development, and we're consolidating, which would be on ES a break above 772. We got news coming up here in 2 minutes. So the market is in anticipation. So what got me into this trade is a captain setup switch trade right here at that 511. And they had a little bit more rotations to go. But the thing about it is they're holding on to this captain setup. So if we break the 511 again, that whole structure will be stable and you'll start seeing a bit of a bid coming up. So we got one more minute. And off you go. Wow, that's just messy. 480, and they're gonna flush it. Okay. So the 200 and the 100 now back in sync on the short side. We're seeing a reaction to the news. It's a negative reaction so far. Yeah, you may end up getting your 80. What is that? 3680. I mean, they're putting Captain Setup switch trade on the 50 NT Rinko again on the short side this time around. So the next target is target number 3. Target number 3 is 445. 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. Target number 3 is hit, close to it at least. Here we go, it hit. Target number 4 in this sequence is going to be 400 and a half. Market is in sync on the short side. Come on, come on. Okay, I see that. Reborn. Thank you for sharing, Mark. Thank you for sharing. Yes, 87.50. It's an area where they're trying to pause it at least. Ugh. $53. Okay. So what are we waiting on here? It's 9:05. The news is out. You're getting selling pressure right here. There's harmony waves establishing itself. You got two switch trades, one here and one prior to that around that 50. That's producing. We're just going to watch the market for just a tad bit here. I mean, if they close above 50, that can set the stage for a bit of stability in this price action. Uh, Here comes that 50. Patience is patience. Yeah. Why did I? The 92. Okay, so 92, 3 points. Okay, that's okay. So looking at this, we're getting just a bleed so ever slow downward. I have signals to the short side, and we're basically just kind of patiently waiting here. So let me see if I can do that. All right. Okay. A bit of price stability here, but we're coming into a resistance area, which is the 55.56. Yeah. So that was the first test of a reversal, and so far the shorts are holding the line. Another test would be the 80 if we get up there, but you could tell that the shorts are still engaged, putting in a bit of a fight. ES selling off. I mean, obviously, but and that one candle reversal that they put on here, just the whole thing structure kind of failed. So now we're retesting the middle of the range on ES. Market is short on rallies till proven otherwise. How would the market prove us that they're done? You have to break above 55 and hold into the 80, consolidate, then shoot up into 503 in NQ. On ES, a similar pattern, but a break above 58, then a close above 63. And right now, the market is not showing us any of this. It's showing us, you know, very small rallies and shorts are coming in. $400 is hit. So we're hitting a whole number right here and pausing. Target number one basically will be potential target for this rotation. It's 11,355. So we're getting a bit of that type of behavior, coming through here. What are we waiting on? It's a bleeder. 50, 400. I want to see more of this price action, basically. That's what I'm waiting on. So we took that first trade, which was based on captain setup, switch trade right here. Typically, those will, give you at least a minimum of 1 to 2 candles in your favor, and the target was going to be 529 to potentially higher, and we just had a quick reversal. And I think it just the only improvement on that trade is we're coming up on that 9 o'clock and not taking a trade right before the news because it gets noisy. And that's what happened on that one. Then the market gave us a captain setup short with a switch trade and flushed. So here you go. So we had to take our stop. And I would take a trade like that, every single time. That signal is typically a very good one. Oh, here we go. Captain setup switch trades right here on the 20 NT Rinko. So expectation is to see a bit of a push to the 15 and the 20. Now watch them reverse, right? Yeah, they're struggling here. But the expectation is 15 and 20, and here we go. Okay, so at least you get the 15. Let's see if you can get the 20. You got close to it. Yep, here you go. See that same signal? That's exactly the same signal that I took right here. $9.22. $29 and $55. Yeah, I'm going to step away for just a moment here. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right. So what I saying and retesting these levels right here and then around the whole number, which is typical to see in a market. They love these whole numbers, don't they? 421. You break 421, then I'll look for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Um, on a scalping basis, and that would be a captain setup long on the 70 NT wrinkle. So that would be an area where we are at the bottom end of the cloud, and that's just a typical area where the market can stabilize. And here she is. Good morning, GM. How are you? Long time. Where are you disappearing to? All right, so let's post our orders right here. So this way the market does not just play this game. That's just the one contract that I'm going to add to it if it pulls back. Oh yeah, well, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. If this current candle that we are in, if basically we break below 990, I am not interested anymore in this trade and I will cancel that order that I have pending right now. Yeah, I'm canceling this order. All right. So I see that. And that was a captain setup switch trade. You see how they built one to the upside, ran it up, built one to the downside, and ran it down. So they're reacting well to these type of signals. It's a waste of time. Well, it could be. It's not a waste of time, GM, when you're making money, right? And there's money to be made in this bad boy. Yeah. Well, yesterday the longs had a field day. I mean, it's one of those things. You're gonna get pockets of buyers. You're gonna get pockets of sellers. You're gonna get pockets of crazy traders. You're gonna get a pocket of everything. So far we have one trade. And we had one stop, and we're going to continue to read this market and look for an entry point. Are you looking at any SPX plays? GM? Hmm. ES is hitting the bottom end of the cloud, and again, this is an area where the market can stabilize at a minimum pause. How would that look like? A break above 420, and actually a complete reversal would be 53. Okay, 406. Hey Max, uh, sent you an email, so take a look, and I copied Gary on it as well. Good morning, Roy. How are you? Mm, yeah, they're okay. 85. Oh, okay, Suarez. Okay, good deal. Gary should be contacting you. Okay, and get you going. I mean, ultimately, we should look at every rally as a shorting opportunity till we get above 58. The first test of this trend here is going to be 405. We need to see the market, how it holds the 405. So you would buy the 38.38. I don't think do they have a strike price that's 38.38. I gotta look it up here in a minute. Yeah, it's still selling slowly, but you got to look at this retest at '05. Looks like it's coming up here in a minute. Yeah, we're not going to pick a bottom. I mean, we would want to see 457 in order for us to kind of really start looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. The first retest of this swing trade short is going to be the 405. Then the next test is going to be the 431, and then we can take a look at what the market is going to do. Yeah, we should break the or get very close to the 400 and break the structure. The market looks like it's rounding down, rounding back up here. Ken, how are we doing? Here comes that 405. Yeah, so we should be, the shorts should hold the line here, and they have another line of defense at, excuse me, at 32. So you see them pausing here, which is consistent with the short pressured market. But you need that one candle reversal below 400 and a flush back to 90. Here you go, and a flush to 90. There you go. A little bit of it at least. So this behavior is kind of still consistent with a short market, but we can't. I mean, that's just one spot, and they have to really like shift the cloud and go negative again. But I don't think they're going to do that. The odds are they're going to probably consolidate and start pushing a bit higher and test a higher resistance level. So we're going to be looking for that 30 up there at target number 3 and see how the market reacts there. And that's in about 16 minutes. That's Suarez. Yeah, I'm still testing the short market. I mean, the market is still short. The rallies are shortable. The market has to prove itself in order for us to kind of participate. But these are the areas in which we're going to test ourselves and test the market, the 405. And so far, they made a lower high, and they're spending a little bit of time consolidating this. The fact that they're making higher lows makes me concerned. I'm not going to execute in this area, but if we get back up to that 430 and the market stabilizes, then I'll look for an entry point short as a continuation. Well, we're going to change that as far as, right? We're going to change it all upside down. Well, we're going to make winning a habit because it's both are habits. Winning is a habit, and precision is a decision. All right, so see what they're doing here. They're just churning it up. So they got the first touch of that 405, 406. They retraced to the middle of the range and punched it back up. So most likely we're going to see the 427. Yeah, there's a bit of buyers coming in. A little bit of buying interest coming in. Let's see them and how they act around that 30 level. So the market is out of sync here with the 200 and the 100 disconnecting. And let's see if we can get up to that 31. Either that or the cloud here shifts and give me a cloud negative and a harmony wave short. Then I'll take a look at the short side. I mean, the market really, whenever it gets to the bottom end of the cloud, it typically consolidate or at least give you one candle up, one candle down like they've done here. You would typically get a reaction like something similar to that. And that's what we're trying to, the market looks like it's about to do. So the 405, 406, in essence, it's holding up. GM, you're right 100% of the time. I don't know. Just playing. You're good. All right, all right. Let's see what's going on here. Well, I mean, actually, they gave me what I asked for. You had a harmony wave, and you have a new cloud, and I mean, like, wow. Let's see here. That's an entry point. $8.52. We'll leave that alone. $85, $75. Hmm. Fucking obnoxious. You guys make money. Nothing, no idea. cautious. All right, how's everybody doing so far? Adam, Brad, Gary, Sheila. Okay, Jose, Ken, Lone, Lucas, Max. Any trades, Max, Roy, Safe, and Omer? Any trades, Omer? No trades, no trades from Jose, no trades from Safe. Okay. GM is solid. Oh, you were done earlier? Oh, you trade? Did you put on a trade? Okay. Well, that means you traded. Okay, good job, Suarez. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that in a minute. Do you, Sif, do you have a StockTwits account? Yeah, here we go. I mean, that's a good one here. Let me see if I can find myself an entry point. It should come in. I mean, the thing about it is just we're extended, and that makes me a bit cautious. I mean, right here is an entry point short with a stop at the whole number, and you're looking for 70s and 60s. Yeah, as far as I've been through that phase, my friend, and I'm glad that you're recognizing that with patience and precise ideas and entries and exits, you can accomplish pretty much what you want to do in trading. Hey Nonya, how are you? Yeah, so here we go. We're going to be punching down into the 70s and 60s. Target number 2 in this sequence is 63 and a quarter. You don't necessarily want to see that. We don't want to see 82.75. Yeah, they're getting there. That's a captain setup long. That's a bit of a stability price action right here. It's mental reprogramming, Suarez. It's encoded in your nervous system, so you just have to kind of release it and put different programming in. We'll talk about that and how to do that. A lot of it has to do with how you prepare for your morning. If you de-stress and put a lot of physical pressure on you, physical pressure, you take out all the uh, stress hormones out of your system, and you inject your body with endorphins. And if you set your day up to where you are in that state of mind, you'll find yourself making better decisions. As crazy as that sounds. It's not your mind, it's your neural programming that is different from your mind. It becomes hardwired. I mean, when I say hardwired, it becomes wired into your system, your patterns of behavior. And if you want to change that into a different behavior, you know, there's things that you do physically and things that you do mentally, and it's a lot simpler than you think it is. You don't have to change your life. You just literally have to do a few things early in the morning that will set you up for a different type of program. here, here we go. We got jokes. We got jokes. Okay. 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 Cause see, they put that captain setup right there, and that was. Oh yeah. That didn't take you guys any long. Everybody jumped. Everybody woke up. Everybody woke up. All right, let's focus here. Let's focus. We got to make our money. We got to make good decisions. Oh yeah. I get it, GM. I get it. That's how we are. Wow. Mhm. Right now, it is Sheila. Market is not in a place where I would be active at trading it. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, so we gotta see how the 30 holds up. Right now, every bit of a rally is a shallow rally, and they're selling it off. They're not they're not producing anything of significance when it comes to rallies. So, I mean, you could tell that also that there is a bit of a bid. I mean, like this last pullback, they put a captain setup long. So now you have one captain set up long here, another one right here. So that's a higher low. And as long as those two levels hold up, you may get a test of target number 3, which is 430, and then you could look at how that test will hold. So I rather be short than long overall, but I recognize that this is an area where a bit of a bidding. The market has a bid to it. And I want to use that bid to get short. It's 93. That's interesting. Ken, how are we doing today, Ken? Patient. I like that. I like that. 401, 411. Yeah, they're gonna run this thing. I think. We'll see here. 13, a break above 13. Keep it small. Keep it small. Play the game. Keep it small. 412. 401. 415. I mean, I don't want to. 431. We want to see how the 431 holds. Let them get up there. And we'll test that. Here we go. So two switch trades together. So the expectation is to see 25, 30 coming up. Oh, 04, 06. Wow. Put a captain setup. See how they put two captain setups long, and they're putting a captain setup short right here at 08. So that's going to be a critical level, that 416. If we continue to trade under it, then we're going to see a push toward that 90. But kind of very trappy market here. a lot of crosswinds going on. Yeah, if they do that, I'm gonna go short. Ooh, uh, let's see here. Uh, I'm gonna get out of that trade. Took that captain setup switch trade right here, but needed to get filled at 05. I got filled at 02. And we need to see 416. We need the 416 to hold. If it fails here again, I'll get back in. Mm, okay. That's a good exit. Let's see here. All righty. Yeah, they're ready for a push. Yeah, they are ready for that push. Okay, so let's see how that 30 will hold. Yeah, let's see if that 30 holds. So 25. I'm gonna leave it alone. I want to see 30 show up. Yeah, that's a captain setup switch trade right there. Yeah, they're trying. They're trying. They're trying. Here comes a 30. Let's see how they're going to react to it. I mean, that's close enough, right? So if they break back to 20 half or 20 a quarter, I wanna try a short again. Then from 30, basically from 30 all the way up to, here you go, 50. Target number 3 is 438. Market is out of sync between the 200 and the 100. And we are looking to see what type of behavior they're going to exhibit here. If we start to break anything into the 50s, actually 55, let's call it 56. If we break 56, then that structure is going to be changing. I'm going to go ahead and take one right here and add to it. Yeah. Give me a second here. Let me figure out this thing. Took one off. And I will try again here. We took a profit here. Let's see if I can get to 15. I like a bigger target, but I gotta be careful too here. I mean, you almost like you have to break that 10. I don't want to go break even yet. Gonna go break even. It's gonna either happen here or it's gonna stop me up. Ah, they're bastards. Look at that crap. All right. Okay. Tried it. Now it's gonna go, right? That's okay. So I'm finding myself a little bit nervous with these price actions. So I'm gonna see where I'm at for the day and maybe just kind of it's 10:30. We have about a half an hour. Let's take a look. That's a captain setup switch trade. Hold on. I mean, I should be short in it against that 28 and go for a push to the 1510. Yeah, I know. I saw that safe. We should, yes. So this is, so far it's holding up nicely. But we did the same thing we did here. And you see what happened. I mean, I got in, it was a decent stop. I took it. Here we got captain set up short, uh, took two, stopped one, added that one, covered, uncovered. It's it's a good one. Okay, Gary, spare me, man. I hope they do sell it because I mean this structurally the market as a whole is short. I mean intraday today. I mean they tested the '05 multiple times, and it panned out. And now we're trying to test the 30 level. And so far, this is the first attempt at it, and they're holding it up. I mean, ultimately, what we want to see here is a new cloud and a new harmony wave. Anything short of that, I'm going to leave the structure alone. I mean, I'll try the short where I tried it, but that's just the first attempt at it, and that held so far. So as long as we continue to trade under target number 3, then there's hope that this will roll over and start heading toward that whole number again, 400. And if we break anything above 438, then ultimately I'm not interested. I mean, basically what you're gonna get, here we go. And that's what they're doing. You're gonna get a 54 close, and if you get a 54 close, then pullback become buyable against that low, and the market has to do a lot of work to get there. Hmm. Okay. Now we're not too far away from closing that candle. I mean, you have another attempt here. ES. ES is about to turn that candle one more time at that 37.58. So you doing that, which just happened just now. Now pullbacks are buyable in ES, and we're about to be pullbacks buyable in Q here in a few moments. See that attempt right here? I mean, that was it. They put a captain setup. They could put a captain setup switch trade. I mean, that's just a structure. I mean, literally the same structure they put in there. Same one, they put it right here. They duplicated it. And now we're looking at pullbacks as a buying opportunity. And what we need is two things. One is a new harmony wave. So basically, we need this one to disconnect and reconnect. We test at 430 again, and we test at 404 again. So are the two levels where you're gonna test the health of the trend or this reversal. When it comes to ES, let's pull up ES. Market is buyable at 37.51, 37.44. Those are the two levels where we're going to test, and we need to come into the 6NT Rinko and look for a new harmony wave. Meaning if we break to the 51 and come back and get a new harmony wave, that would be an entry point on the long side. A little bit of stability coming in, a little bit of bottom fishing from some type of trader, and it's just a function of seeing if we can get ourselves an entry point. So we know the levels in which to test. We know the behavior that we need to look for. $37.65.5. That's target number 3. Yeah, we can get up there. Yeah, I get it. They're trying to reject it, but we'll see. See that bottom end of the cloud? That's just an area where the price can come in there and test and retest. Typically, the middle of the range and the bottom end of the cloud, both are the two spots where you could see market kind of trying to put a bit of a defensive move. Well, not defensive in this case. It's well, they're trying to defend these levels anyway. So we'll see if they can hold on to it. The 31 is an area. The 405 is another area, and we can take a look at those two spots. And also, we're looking for the disconnect of the harmony wave and the reconnect of it back. So we need, in order for us to put a trade, we need environment, behavior, signal. We have an environment, 200 and 100 are in sync. The behavior will be a harmony wave, and also the pullbacks to 31 and 404. Then the signal will be once they get to these levels, how we're going to react to those. How are we going to react to them? So we're getting a little bit of a pullback here, which is okay, which is good. We want to see. I mean, if I ask myself, what's the behavior here? What's the personality? I mean, you could tell that the market's slowing down and it has a grindy behavior. There is multiple traps that they put on to the shorts. I mean, I can show you four of them. The switch trade that it became a captain setup. Another switch trade here became a captain setup, a higher low. So people who got short here got rolled over. Then they trapped, well, including me, 405 and a quarter captain setup switch trade. I entered that a little bit too late anyway. Then they did a captain setup short and switch trade and also trapped that one. But I ended up actually making money off of that rotation. But this is just like 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are short traps. I mean, then what are we looking for? We're looking for a pullback in a certain way and in a certain behavior, in a certain price, where we can retest the health of this move. We want to know if it's for real, or it's they're trapping people on the long side now. So we got a disconnect of the harmony wave, which is good. That's one of the criteria and elements that we're looking for. Now, if we get to the 30 level or close to it and reverse, how strong is that reversal? That's the key. And if that doesn't hold, then you really have that 404, 407 level, and we're looking for that level to kind of hold as well. It's a Ninja Trader Rinko bar, NT Rinko, on NT8. It does a wonderful job at just capturing momentum and price action, and it's not a time based; it's just a range based. All right, we're getting very close to the top of the hour. Let me see here. At top of the hour, and hopefully this stream has helped you guys in some way. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you think, and you can participate in our 5-day free trial that includes the software if you're a NinjaTrader holder, and by clicking on that link. And if you are into a funded account, we have also a discount code for you with Apex funding. So take a look. Not necessarily. I mean, I look at the big ones here. So I have a 200 NT Rinko and 100 NT Rinko. Those are the big Rinko bars that gets me that gives me the overall direction of the market. Then I'll come into the 20 NT Rinko and kind of fine tune it and go from there. Yeah, sometimes you get a little bit of noise in them, but unless you're about to take a 80-point stop, you really have to kind of dig in and find lower range Rinko bars and try to look for specific, precise signals and measure your risk against that. So we talked about the theory. We got to the theory level. We want to see how they treat it. Hmm. 607. Okay, so I'm taking a signal here, and it's I want to see what happens. 32, 42. Either it's going to happen here, or I'm going to take, what is that, 6, 8 point stop and kind of move on. I'm looking for a run up back to that 40s. And then if it's testing well, I can hold on to it a little bit longer, but we'll see. Okay, that was a nice one. So that's the theory level holding up. I'll take it. So that's telling me that if we make another higher low, that there is a chance that we'll start digging in a bit into the middle of the range and start to see 480 out of this price action. And with these, I mean, I had two options. One of them is just to take it as is, meaning it's either this candle going to close lower and I'm going to get out at 24, so I give back like maybe 7 points, or hit my target at 10 and then look for another pullback to get back in. Option number one. Option number two is build a position here, which could include me getting in this one and also protect it with a 410 add. So basically, I have basically a 20-point range and look for entry points within that range and look for a run up and a close at 60, 70, 80, 82 as a swing trade. And right now, I think the market is a little bit weaker. It's too weak for me to really kind of commit to a swing trade on the long side, if that makes sense. Even if I think it's going to get to the 60s and the 70s, I just rather scalp it than kind of overcommit with size to a price action that has a lot of resistance as it goes back up. Like this zone here, the 71 to the 87, has a lot of trapped longs that are looking to get out. So if I'm going to take a long here, I'm just going to take this scalping version of things. Yeah, GM, we got to connect again. I haven't talked to you for some time. Need to get back together on that. So 10:57 at the top of the hour here in a few minutes, and this is how we did today. We gave them a little bit of money, and that's okay. The trades that I took, the first initial long was a captain setup switch trade long, a high probability event, and that stopped me out. Then we got, I think, yeah, 2 contracts short, and that's the one where they put a captain setup switch trade. And I came in a little bit later than I should, and I got stopped out on that quick. Then I got a short. That's the one that actually paid. I took one off, then I made money on the rest. Then this long that you just saw, 195 and 92. So we're ending the morning session here. Granted that nothing else happens within the next couple of minutes, but we're down 756.72 after commission. I feel like I was patient. I traded well. I controlled my risk. I took, trades that I would take every single day, and some of them did not work out, and that's fine. Jose, I will be sending you emails. Within those emails, it's going to talk about some of the setups that we have, so you could study them at a greater depth. You could always look at YouTube, and we have a lot of videos in there that shows trades. But in order for you to kind of really understand some of the setups, I'll send you one that talks about the captain setup, for example, and that should come to you soon. I mean, ultimately, we take everybody through an extensive training, and that's where you really dig in and understand these setups at a deep level. But we'll start you off with the classes that includes a PDF and also a video. So now we are at the 11 top of the hour. Okay, so that's it for me. And if I end up taking any more trades, I'll definitely will let you know and show it to you tomorrow. But definitely going to take a break, come back later, and see how this price action is behaving. We're noticing that that level, the 30, is holding, and we need more of that. For the longs need that to continue. If we happen to break the 30, then in pretty much you have that 410 as another solid area where the price can protect itself from the short sellers. And if that fails, then it's all over. You're going to get a reversal into the 378 and a flush toward 350, 300 after that. So the 430 and the 410 are two critical levels. Let's talk about ES a little bit here before we're done. So the same type of behavior, we're seeing an attempt at stabilizing the price action at the bottom end of the cloud, an area where price can come in there and stabilize. You have 37.51, 37.44. You want to measure the health of the longs against those two levels. And on the 6 anti-Rinko, you need to come in there, and we're disconnecting the harmony wave. So you need the price to come back and establish a new harmony wave long. If that doesn't happen, then the longs are going to have a problem here. John. Here we go. They were retesting that 30. So that's it for me. And we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Just remember, precision is a decision, and always trade in harmony. And you guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Wong, thank you very much. Everybody else in the premium room, Gary, Sheila, Jose, Ken, Lone, Max, Roy, Safe. You guys have a good one.